Oasis Audio presents Serenity's Secret by Lisa Jones Baker. Read for you by Rebecca Gallagher. Chapter 1. Only Gaut knew her secret. For some reason, it played heavily on her mind today. Serenity Miller wasn't sure why. Perhaps it was because of the gusty wind that continuously picked up speed and its low, eerie whistle as it met the cracks in her tall old barn in Arthur, Illinois. Maybe it was due to the strong flashes of bright lightning that made loud crackling noises. Or the root of her uneasiness could have something to do with the unique smell of rain and damp air, nature's obvious signals that a May downpour would start any second. Angel clomped his hooves and unleashed a loud, desperate-sounding whinny. "It's okay," she assured him. She clenched her jaw. Something's wrong. Storms never bother him. A bright flash of lightning bolted through the small windows and quickly reminded her of her purpose. Get to work. Obviously, there's not much time. Finish securing the barn and ensure that Angel has enough food, water, and fresh bedding to make it through the night. Close up the chicken coop, get the clothes off the line, and take them inside. Her neck tensed. While Serenity checked the thick tank hose which brought in water from the backyard well, Angel's whinnies and clomping became louder and more desperate. Serenity reached inside the open gunny bag, gripped the metal handle of her scoop, and retrieved a generous helping of oat mix. As sweat trickled down her chest, she emptied the grain into a plastic bucket and repeated her action 3 times until the bucket was nearly full. Wasting no time, she stepped quickly to the stall's wooden feeder, where her beloved standardbred hovered. With one swift motion, Serenity lifted her bucket and dumped its contents into the trough. Satisfied that there was plenty of clean straw, she shifted her focus to the larger and deeper wooden trough. When she saw that it contained a sufficient amount of hay, she nodded in satisfaction. The fresh batch, baled just a few weeks ago, had come from the nearby alfalfa field. She breathed in the pleasant light scent. Her peripheral vision caught a large black rat scurrying across the cement floor and disappearing into a crack at the side wall. She frowned. That issue will have to wait. The dim light suddenly darkened a notch, and Serenity reached for the portable battery-powered lantern which hung on a hook on the wall and flipped on the switch. A strong bolt of lightning illuminated the space on the floor around her, quickly reminding her of her purpose and the short time frame she most likely had to get things done. Oddly, again, her secret drifted back into her thoughts. Thunder crackled. Angel let out an ear-piercing neigh. The wind whistled loudly as it hit the old large structure. A strong gust coming in through the open entrance stirred straw dust. She closed her eyes a moment to allow them to tear. I've got to finish up and get to my house. She looked down at her scoop and returned it to the bag next to the wall. Rain hitting the roof alerted her to stop what she was doing and make a dash down the long dirt path to her quaint country dwelling that was some distance away. Putting her hands on her hips, she pressed her lips together in a determined line. I didn't check the chickens. The clothes are still on the line. Again, thunder crackled. She could hear the chickens clucking in the nearby coop. I think everything's as secure as it can be. She offered a final glance at her standardbred and frowned. As she stepped away from the stall, she turned and spoke in a loud voice. People think I named you inappropriately.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?